There on Monday night. Today, the CDC confirmed the boy had been infected with the H1N1 virus. The 23-month-old boy had come from Mexico City with his family to visit relatives in Texas. A lot of folks planning to travel to Mexico for vacations, conferences, or honeymoons are now reconsidering their plans. KTVU's Patty Lee live in San Francisco tonight with the story of a couple of would-be Mexico-bound travelers. Patty?
That's right, Frank. Well, the borders may be open and planes still flying to Mexico, but the growing tally of deaths associated with swine flu cases is forcing people across the Bay Area to rethink their plans.
So this is Sue, my fiance.
After 3 years of dating long distance, San Francisco's Andre Salazar and his Michigan-based fiance plan to marry in a lavish affair May 8th at a Mexican resort with family members. But you know what they say about the best laid plans.
As of yesterday, we were still thinking about going. And I think because of the nature of the kids involved, we're thinking now that it's probably too risky.
Salazar says the death of the Texas toddler with swine flu tipped the scales, and the couple may reschedule or postpone the wedding.
It's been very rough for my fiance. As a guy, I can live with it, but you know, for the bride, it's always tougher, especially because she did all the planning for the wedding.
San Francisco yoga instructor Les Leventhal says the threat of swine flu put a kink in his plans for a yoga retreat that starts Saturday in La Isla Mujeres.
And so I'm just going to kind of get a little back bend in to kind of free my spine and open my heart, because when I talk about refunding money, it's good to do that with an open heart, I think.
6 of his 17 students have dropped out in the past few days. And in an online discussion group, some challenged his ethics for not canceling the trip in light of the circumstances.
For me in this moment and how this week has unfolded, this retreat feels very essential right now.
Leventhal says he is prepared for the consequences, or at least ready to battle symptoms.
We got some Tamiflu. I mean, I don't think we're going to need this. I'm going to be shocked if these bags get open.
If you get this, call me back.
Meantime, Andre Salazar says he wishes he were more prepared for the biggest day of his life, but he's not overly concerned.
Both the resort and the airlines have been really flexible, which gives us the ability to maybe try and do a last-minute divert somewhere like Florida.
He says he and his fiancée have weathered the challenges of cross-country dating for years. They'll get through this as well.
I think stuff like this just, you know, makes you stronger.
Salazar says just in case the wedding ends up in Mexico, he too has a prescription for Tamiflu. He's just waiting for his pharmacy to restock so he can fill it. Reporting live in San Francisco, Patty Lee, KTVU, Channel 2 News.
President Obama and the nation's top public health officials say there is no medical need to close the U.S.-Mexican border.